Hey Budget fam, it's Jordan from Jordan Budgets. Today we are going to cash stuff. We have to count and see how much we have. I know it's not a ton, but it's still going to be fun. We're trying something new with the dice. Saw it on a different channel. If I remember the channel name, I will link it below. But I saw someone using a dice to randomize where they put their cash, and I even commented on her video. I love this so much. This makes me want to do this. And here we are a week later. I still want to do it. So we are going to use a dice to randomize like where the money goes, which I think is going to be fun. I did want to show you guys before we get into cash stuffing, because we will put a little bit of money into here, but off screen I have been stuffing into this. So pink is last week, and then orange or yellow, whatever color this is from this week. So I haven't been stuffing a ton, but I want to say I stuffed 6 days last week, and I've already stuffed a couple of days this week. Now we are on Thursday, so am I falling behind? Yes, a little bit. But if you guys remember, also I did want to show I stuffed day 100, so you know, we're working on it. But we're gonna pull this to kind of hold our spot for the debt binder here. If this doesn't make sense, it will all make sense in just a second, and we're gonna count the cash in just a second. If you remember last weekend, so Sunday was my youngest son's birthday. He turned 8, so it was kind of a spendy week, but we stayed under our goal. I spent less than $1,000 for the whole week. That was for work stuff and personal stuff. And it looks like we're on track to do the same this week, even though I paid the mortgage, my portion of the mortgage this week. And then next week, next Sunday, is my oldest kid's birthday. He turns 10. So it's kind of a tricky couple of weeks. Not tricky, it's all good. It's just, you know, there's kind of some things back to back, and I'm trying to stay under budget. So the fact that we're able to stuff out of that $1,000 period, I feel very thankful for that. Okay, so to symbolize our debt, we're just gonna put this down for now, because the way this randomized cash stuffing is going to go, and the way I saw it done, is we're gonna put 6 different categories down here. We're gonna roll a dice, and then category 4 would get $1, right? So we're just gonna keep doing that. We work our way back to the 20. So there is a good bit of ones. So we'll be in ones for a while, but we'll just kind of do this while we chat. Let's pull a couple more, five more categories. Then we'll count the cash, and we will get into the cash stuffing. We are definitely going to stuff into mortgage. This is getting a month ahead on the mortgage. Bills, also another category. Just as a reminder, I don't have a bunch of categories running like I typically would and like I would like to, because first I want to pay off this debt, and I want to get a month ahead on life. So instead of just having 1 month ahead and one single tracker for both of these, I'm using one of my binders. If you haven't seen these before, these are in my shop. This is the August design. I'm using it as the 1 month ahead, which is an option in my shop. Oh, and if you haven't seen the new designs, let me grab them really quick. So this is the September design, if you have not seen that yet. And then here is the October design. These are all new to the shop. Everything you see in my cash stuffings is typically from my own shop. So October design, again, you can have it say the month that it launched, or it can be blank, or say 1 month ahead. And then the newest thing, which I just launched, I think yesterday, is this new 52-week savings. Of course, you can use these however you want. It does not say travel vacation on here, but it is in my brain and listed in the shop as the travel vacation 52-week savings, and this is the design for that. So that's now live in the shop. I think it's really fun to have these like themed 52-week savings. Of course, my shop now has like 6 or 7 different themes, but that's the new travel vacation one, in case anybody is interested. Okay, let's get back to the cash stuffing. Are you guys gonna be able to see these categories? I tilted you guys down just a bit. It is not my preferred. I prefer like a tilted screen, but I think this is gonna be better for you guys to see it a little bit better. Healthcare, so we already have 3, 4. Because there's 6 sides on a typical dice, we need 6 categories. So I definitely know I want to pull the monthly savings challenge, and we'll put everything back in the binder at the end of this cash stuffing and kind of see how it all plays out, like count it all out together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 1 more. We're gonna wait on gas. Let's put in the 1 month ahead. Okay, so this binder is just gonna live there for now, and this binder, we're also done with it. Let's pull the money down. Okay, so before we start stuffing money, let's count this cash and see what we have. It is definitely just a little bit over $100. As a reminder, I'm currently paying bills as they happen, so that kind of pulls some of my weekly money. I'm also paying some pretty much all of the life things as they happen. So if we need gas for the car, if we need groceries, things that are just happening throughout the week. Right now, I'm not cash stuffing any of that. That could change at any point. You all know me on this channel. I'm always changing things up for whatever I feel works in that particular moment. But right now, we really just have two different savings going on. Getting 1 month ahead and paying off debt, which we're using this binder for. So we have two different binders. Those are just two savings challenges. Basically, if you want to break it down like that, we're not currently using cash for anything else. We're not using cash for our current bills. We're not using cash for our variable spending. We typically do, and I would love to be back at that point in the next couple of months. I love doing all the cash stuffings with you guys. I prefer doing things that way. But for the time being, this is what's working for me, so I can keep focusing on debt because I get the gratification of stuffing into the debt binder. That fills my bucket, and it is motivating me right now to stuff more into debt, right? Okay, so to cash stuff today, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 200, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. $211 to cash stuff today. Why did I think I only had 100? I don't know. I have 211. I pulled this money a few days ago thinking I was going to do this as a mini Monday, which is how I saw it pitched. It's now Thursday, so we did not do it on Monday as anticipated. Thank you guys for all the love on the recent Dollar Tree video, though. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. So if you didn't see that one, I found some different things from Dollar Tree. I showed how I would use them in a cash budget and to make some cash budget binders. I was not sure how that video would be received because typically I show my own stuff, but you guys seem to like that. So I'm going to try to do more videos like that in the future because I think it's really fun, and I think it's nice to show if you don't have money for a, you know, $30 or $40 binder, you can go to Dollar Tree for $10 in case you need a starting place, or, you know, these budget binders just aren't in your budget. Okay, now for the cash stuffing, we are going to roll the dice. Basically, whatever number we land on, that is the category that gets money. So mortgages 1, bills is 2, groceries 3, 1 month ahead 4, monthly savings challenge is 5, and then the 100 days to financial freedom, the debt payoff, is number 6. At the end of doing this and kind of chatting, just as we randomly put the money where the dice says, then we will get to put it in the binder, highlight, you know, do the typical thing. I just thought this would be really fun. Let me know in the comments if you like seeing something like this. Because some of my cash stuffings are going to be so small, like $200 or less, I think this could be a really fun way to make it a little bit more interesting for all of us and just a little bit more fun. But let me know if you think this is kind of a waste of time, or if you did in fact enjoy this. So let's just get started and we will chat as we do this. So Bills gets the first one. Monthly savings challenge. How are you guys doing? It has been such an eventful couple of weeks for me. Like I said, it was my youngest son's birthday. Bills now has 2. It was my youngest son's birthday. It was really, really good. It is the first time in a long time that we did a really strict budget for a birthday. Now, I'm going to say really strict budget, and I don't know how you guys are going to take this, but I spent $250, like less than $250 for his entire birthday. And it was just a year or 2 ago that I spent like $1,500 just to go to a trampoline park with his friends. Like, and it was a combined birthday, to be fair. That was a combined birthday party for both boys. It was worth the money back then. I gotta say, as a single mom, like sometimes I feel like I'm trying to prove it to them and to myself that like I'm doing okay, and I'm trying to be mindful of that and stop overspending because I'm trying to prove something to them and myself. I don't need to prove anything to them and myself. We're doing just fine, you know? But I do recognize that sometimes I am kind of way overspending on certain things for them. If it comes to my boys, I will just throw money at whatever they want, right? So this year I was very intentional, and it's the first time I've been very intentional about their birthdays in a couple of years. And it was really special though. I gotta say, something about it just felt special to me. It was just a family party, so it was a really simple day. I like purposely made hot dogs and chips because that's cheap, and I was trying to stay under $250. We got a Pokemon cake from Walmart, and it was like $16 for a round circle themed cake, had his name on it. $16, y'all, and it was amazing. It was really good. We went to pick up, you know, my boys are always with me, so they went with me to pick up the cake, and my youngest was like, again, turning 8, so he's not like a little kid anymore. My kids are growing up, but he was literally dancing in Walmart, said that it was the best cake he's ever seen. He was so excited about it. I also made him, I wish I would have got pictures because I would happily share. I took no pictures, such like a mom fail. Okay, we're moving out of the ones, so let's pause the chat for a second. Mortgage got 4 ones, bills got $2, $4, $6, $7 in ones. Groceries got a couple dollars. 1 month ahead got $3. Monthly savings challenge got 3. And then debt payoff got 2. So that worked us through the ones. That was super fun. So let's move on to the 5s, 10s, and 20s. This should go pretty quickly, and then we'll kind of color things in where we need to do that, and we will put our binders back together. Because I was on a budget, I did DIY more than I have the last couple of years for his birthday, and something about that just made it feel special. So I made these little Pokemon water strips. I'll show you on the screen here because I did get a picture of that and sent to my mom as I was making those. I did not get a picture of this, but I took 2 circle tablecloths from the Dollar Tree and split them in half. One was red, one was white. So I made a big Pokeball that I put on the wall. So I don't know, there was just some touches of like, I did something here. I didn't just buy everything, which made it feel really special to me. My son had an absolute blast. He didn't need more than like what we did. You know what I mean? I could have easily gone overboard and spent $500 on him like I typically would buy like a big present and all these things. But by the time my mom spent money on his presents, my dad did, my brother, so they all got him stuff. Out of that $250, I did give him $100 to spend on Pokemon cards because that is his obsession. That was the theme, by the way, Pokemon. So he went to the store. We went to the store together that night for him to pick out the exact boxes that he wanted. Out of that $250, $100 was cash, and then I spent about $40 on a few little presents for him to open. All in all though, I think it was a really wonderful birthday. It was so nice to have a budget and to stick with it. That honestly, it was just overall great. You know, it was a great weekend. It's been busy around here. I'm starting to feel like maybe I got a little bit sick from somewhere. I don't think that was from the party because again, it was just family and it was just you know, the people that I see every weekend anyway. But public schools have started back here, so I think it might just be something that we picked up from the park or somewhere. All right, so that was the 5s. Let's move through the 10s. Mortgage gets a 10. 1 month ahead gets a 10. Ah, escape. That was a 3. So groceries gets a 10. Groceries gets another 10. Debt gets a 10, which makes me feel good. Monthly savings challenge gets a 10. So we have 5 20s. So let's go ahead and work through the 20s and then we will see what we have. 1 month ahead gets a 20. Mortgage gets a 20. Ooh, mortgage gets another 20. Groceries gets a 20. And then we have 120 left. That also gets to go to monthly savings challenge. Super fun. Okay, so we're gonna put this away. Don't forget to let me know in the comments if you enjoyed something like this. I don't think we'll do this every single time, but maybe every other time. I'm not sure. I'm trying to do 1 cash stuffing per week right now and break out into some other content like I used to do. Okay, so we're just gonna stack everything right now. Oh, I'm glad I did it from biggest to smallest as far as putting it in, because this is gonna make it easy to count. Okay, so let's start with the 100 days to financial freedom. I did stuff the debt binder twice this week, so technically I should be on my 4th time, so we are a little bit behind. I actually think though, wait, I need to move this down. I think that the 1 month ahead may eventually go towards whatever days we kind of missed in the debt binder. I'm not sure that that's the case though, because I would like to try to force myself to catch up on this. $10, $11, $12 gets to go towards debt. What color are we using this week? We are using this like light orange color. So I'm kind of keeping track how many times I stuff it by the colors. So let's see, 1, 2, yeah, it looks like it is just 3 times this week. So then one of these weeks, like I said, it's kind of like 2 birthday weeks back to back, as well as paying the mortgage, which is $800, which is my biggest current bill. So if once things slow down, if we have a week where I don't have any big commitments or bills, I think we will try to stuff extra to kind of catch up to what number we should be on. And of course, I'm having to stuff some lower amounts right now, but I'm trying not to just say take that 12 and just fill in all these spots, right? I'm trying to be intentional about putting a little bit of money in each category, or at least different little sections, you know what I mean? So anyway, that is it for debt for this video and for this cash stuffing. So let's get over to our 1 month ahead. I'm not going to fill this like tracker in today. I do that off screen. I have started a fun little tracker over on Instagram though. If you don't follow me there, I'm trying to post there a bit more. If you would like to go on over and kind of keep track of my trackers, keep track of my cash budgeting and things I'm doing over there. I'm not too sure what all I'm posting yet, but I do know that I'm posting different things than what I'm posting here. So we had 115 towards mortgage in the future. Again, we won't use this towards mortgage until it's fully stuffed, and then we will stop paying kind of like as it happens. Would love to have this done by the end of November. That's when we should be out of debt if we keep stuffing this, but we will just keep working on this 1 month ahead binder until it's ready. 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 174 towards mortgage, bills. Okay, before we put it all together, let's just see what we stuffed today, because that might be more fun, and then we'll total it. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. $22 is what we are going to add to bills. Total, we now have 40, I just jumped right ahead, didn't I? 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $67 now towards bills. Next we have, let's skip subscriptions. We did not put anything in there. For groceries, we are adding 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, which is great. Mortgage is definitely my biggest bill, but groceries, the groceries category also covers fast food. We don't eat a ton of fast food, but when you put groceries and fast food together, it is easily my biggest variable spending category. We now have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 105, 6, 7, $107 towards groceries and fast food. I would say the goal for this one is to be about $800 ahead before we actually pull it and start using it. All right, and then we're skipping all this in the middle because we did not pull and stuff into any of that today. 1 month ahead. Looks like we have 50 in here. Oh, we're gonna get to color in a spot. We have 50 in here. I am actually, for tracking purposes, I'm gonna pull out 25, we'll color it a 25, and then we're just gonna take this other 13 and put it in the last category, which is monthly savings challenge. So 1 month ahead should now have 75. We'll count it and make sure. But I've done this in the past where I've added ones and things and thrown off my tracker, and y'all know I never really get it back. I just kind of stay off track for a while. And if you're interested in these binders, they do come with a 1 month ahead 1,000, 2,000, and 4,000, just in case your savings goals are a little bit different than mine. For me, that would just be too much and too overwhelming at this point. So we use the 1,000 tracker. 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, $75 towards 1 month ahead. If we don't feel we need this for something else, like I said, we probably would just pull this and put it towards debt as we get closer to kind of messing with the debt binder and like putting it where we want it to be. But for now, we're gonna keep saving in case we are able to pay debt without pulling from that, and maybe we could use this towards Christmas or something else coming up, or just kind of finishing out this binder when the time comes. Okay, last category. Let's continue on with our light orange highlighter. For the monthly savings challenge, we have, again, we did pull 13 from 1 month ahead, so let's kind of see what we have here. 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. So we don't have a 46 on the 1 month ahead savings challenge. It goes to 31 and it totals 496 by the end of it. So let's kind of pull some of these numbers and see where we can step. 21, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I count that right? Okay, so we're gonna put 21 in the 21 spot for sure. And then what did we have left? 10. Can we divide this out and get 2 more spots? Let's see, 10, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's color in the 10 and the 15. So 10 can go here. So this is it for this video, for this cash stuffing. Let me know if you guys are interested in seeing any other budget related content that's not cash stuffings. Cash stuffings are a given on my channel. I would love to take pen to paper more, or like show you pen to paper what I'm doing, because I do think that is also important. Those videos don't seem to be as popular though. So I don't know, let me know if you do like those kinds of videos, if you're watching them when I upload them, or if you have any meal videos. I know I've dabbled in those some and would love to put out more of those, but if you have any thoughts that you haven't really seen from me yet, please do share. I'm trying to post every few days just to get back in the rhythm of things. That's what I used to do when I originally started this YouTube channel. I would love to eventually be doing a couple of cash stuffings per week like I used to, but again, that's just not where I'm at right now. But a couple of cash stuffings per week and then something else. We will be bringing back shop vlogs soon. My new shop is almost ready. I'm so excited to share with you guys, and I'm trying to work on launching at least 1 new product every week, but ideally 2. So keep an eye out on Etsy if you're not already. I'm not posting pictures and kind of showing them all over the place like I used to, so you kind of just have to follow me on Etsy and kind of keep an eye out over there if you want to be updated with new stuff. Thank you to those of you that do go over there and support me on Etsy. This is my full-time dealio, like on YouTube and over on Etsy. So I appreciate you guys for supporting me over there if and when you do. Of course, no pressure to do that. Thank you for being a part of the budget fam. I appreciate you for being here. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. If you haven't liked the video, please do that. All of those things do help the channel. That is it for this cash stuffing. As always, I love you guys. I appreciate you, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.